Do you see the screen?
Yes.
Vinayakanamasthubhyam satatam modakapriya nirvignam kuru no deva sarvakaryeshu sarvada saraswati namastubhyam varade kamarupini vidyarambham karishyamaha siddhir bhavatu no sada gurur brahma gurur vishnu gurur devo maheshwaraha guru sakshat param brahma tasmai shri gurave namaha. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulям Ramanama Varanane Apadamapahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Shri Raghavam Dasharathatmajamaprameyam Sitapatim Raghukulan Vayaratnadipam Ajanubahum Aravinda Dalayataksham Ramam Nishachara Vinashakaram Namami Anjaneyamatipaṭalananam Kanchanadrikamaniya Vigraham Parijata Tarumulavasinam Bhavayami Pavamananandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Krutamastakāņģalim Bāshpavari Paripurnalochalam Marutim Namatarakshasantakam Buddhirbalam Yashodhairyam Nirbhayatvam Arogata Ajadyam Vakpatutvancha Hanumatsmaranat Bhavet Pujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Adhyatana Panchangam, October 4th, Vishwavasanama Samvatsare Dakshinayane Sharadruto Ashwini Mase Shukla Pakshe. It's a very long day today. Dwadashi Tithi ending very early. The sunrise took place at 7:33. In 6 minutes, Dwadashi is ending or has ended. It will be ending. So we have two additional Tithis. Trayodashi till 4:33 a.m. And by tomorrow, sunrise, so tomorrow it will be Chaturdashi. So Trayodashi is in a way Lupta today. Sthiravasaraha Shatabhisha Nakshatram till 10:31 p.m. followed by Purva Bhadrapada. Shula Yogaha, again you have 3 yogas, normally 2 are there because of the early ending of the Tithi. Shula Yogaha till 9:57 followed by Ganda Yogaha till 7:04, just before sunrise tomorrow. And hence, the next Karanam before sunrise will be Vriddhi Yoga for a few minutes. Next Yoga will be Vriddhi Yoga. Balava Karanam, again ending with coinciding with the ending of the Dwadashi Tithi, 7:39 a.m., followed by Kaulava Karanam till 6:41 p.m., followed by Taitila Karanam till 4:33 a.m., ending with the Trayodashi Tithi, followed by Gara Karanam. Sarvebhyah Suprabhatam. So we were continuing from the Kachit Sarga, we called it, where Rama is inquiring on various duties of Bharata. At an individual level, he started with, are you taking care of gurus, father, mothers properly? And then he is going to slowly get into, or he started getting into his duties as a ruler. He started with, did you find good mantris? Because mantris are the most important ones, like that. And so I think that is where we probably ended, but we'll quickly read that. Kachidatma samashurah.
Kachidatma samashurah.
Shrutavanto jitendriyah.
Shrutavanto jitendriyah.
Kulinascha ingitagnyascha.
Kulinascha.
Ingitagnyascha.
Ingitagnyascha.
Kritaste tata mantrinaha.
Kritaste tata mantrinaha.
So, hey tata, oh beloved one, have you chosen the ministers who are Kachid Atma Samaha, as good as you are, as best or as good as you are. Shuraha, ministers doesn't mean they will only be sitting in offices and doing, but they should be fighters as well. When required, they should be able to jump in and take up the war. So Shuraha, Shrutavantaha, but of course they have to be well educated. Shrutavanta means literally have heard. Have heard what? Have heard the knowledge, the Vedas. So Shrutavantaha is essentially those who are aware of and well read of knowledge of Vedas. Shrutavantaha Jitendriyaha, we said they should be uncorruptible. That means they should have conquered their senses. Kulinascha, Ingitajnascha, good, those who have come from good families and are Ingitajnaha, that means who have common sense. Te kritaha, hope they are the ones who are appointed as your ministers. Then why? Because mantro vijayamulam hi
Mantro Vijayamulam hi
rajnyam bhavati raghava
Ragnyam Bhavati Raghav
susamvruto mantradharaihi
Samvratto Amantradhare
amatyaihi shastrakovidaihi.
Amatye Shastra Kovide.
So he's saying why you should pay attention in selecting the right ministers and appointing them, because mantraha hi vijayamulam rajnyam bhavati. Rajnyam mantraha hi vijayamulam bhavati, Raghava. He's saying, oh Raghava means Raghu's descendant. So Bharata is also a Raghava. We are all also Raghavas. Mantro hi Rajnyam of the kings, mantraha hi vijayamulam bhavati. Mantraha becomes the fundamental reason for success. So the building block of the success of a king, of kings, is the mantras. Mantras means whatever mantris offer. Essentially, all the policies, counseling, the advisory board, the advices they give, the direction they give us, whether it is right or wrong, the decisions that they help us make, all those come under that mantra. And so also when we say, any mantra, that means it is guiding us, it is protecting us, it is giving us success. And so it is called mantra. So mantro hi vijayamulam rajnyam bhavati Raghava. And so susamvrataha mantradharaihi. So a king, if you are surrounded by susamvrataha mantradharaihi, those who hold these mantras, that means those who hold these great positive thoughts to help you succeed, if you are surrounded by such people, amatyaihi shastra kovidaihi, your ministers should be such great people who are experts in shastras, whether it is Ardhashastra or Dhanurveda or any other, all other. And then finally, the very Niti Shastras, political rules, protocols, etc. And also to be able to Nyaya Shastras. So in all these Shastras, your ministers should be knowledgeable. Unfortunately, today in the name of democracy, the eligibility, there is no eligibility. Anybody can contest. Without knowledge, also he can contest. With no experience, also he can be appointed. That's the worst scenario, situation today. But whereas Rama is sort of inquiring, through inquiry, he is actually teaching us, he's reminding us that how to appoint good people. And if you read the whole Kachit Sarga, it's all about meritocracy. There is no stupid appeasement and all. It's all about meritocracy. If they are capable, only capable people should be appointed. And he's starting only with ministers here, Mantri, Amatya. Then he goes to army. Then he goes to businessmen. Then he goes to common people and all. how to see who are good, who are bad. So lot of rules of running a good rule, of ruling well, all the good rules are enumerated by Rama here. So keep yourself around good ministers who are well read, well educated in all those respective fields. Kachid nidravasham naishihi.
कच्चित् निद्रावशं नैषीः
Kachid kale prabudhyase.
कच्चित् काले प्रबुध्यसे
Kachid chaparatreshu
कच्चित् चापररात्रेषु
chintayasyarthanaipunam.
चिन्तयस्यर्थनैपुणम्.
And if you really read and understand Kachit Sarga, we understand we have a ruler like that. Kachid nidravasham naishihi. Hey, hope you are not yielding to sleeping. That means a king should sleep very minimum. He should be awake for most of the maximum time so that he's working on all the files, working late, ensuring that there is no backlog of files, etc. So Kachid nidravasham naishihi. Hope you are not yielding to sleep. Hope you are not sleeping more than minimal required amount of sleep. Kachit kale prabudhyase. Also hope you are waking up in time, Brahma Muhurtam and all. Why? So that you can practice whatever is required whatever is prescribed for a king to be done in Brahma Muhurta and be a capable and worthy king. So Kachit kale prabudhyase. So hope you are sleeping, hope you are not oversleeping, and hope you are waking up early. Why? So that Kachit apararatreshu, apararatri, ratri, purvaratri, apararatri, in the later part of the night. So let's say till late night, you would have spent time with all your ministers and more visitors, etc. And when all of them leave, then you start Kachid apararatreshu chintayasi arthanaipunam. Then you are thinking about, okay, what else can be done? What else can I do? Am I doing everything good so that my kingdom is rich? My people are not suffering. So arthanaipunam, the financial skills or the economy of the state, are you thinking about it in the late nights? That means when all leave, don't sleep right away, but spend time in studying whatever is the state, whatever more you have to do for the state. You understand, right? We have such a ruler today who is spending time like this, thinking much, I mean, multiple times more than anybody has set before as a role model. Kachin mantrayase naikaha,
कच्चं मंत्रे से नैकः
kachinna bahubissaha,
कच्चिन् बहुवित्सः
kachitte mantrito mantraha,
कच्चित् ते मन्त्रतो मन्त्रः
rashtram na paridhavati.
राष्ट्रं न परिधावति.
Here onwards is again, if you see all of this, I don't know, we have, I mean, our government and its party and its founding principles, they all have thoroughly understood this. Kachinna mantrayase naikaha. Hope you are not relying on only one person. At the same time, kachinna bahubhihi saha. Hope you are not, discussing this with hundreds of the people. Pick only appropriate ones for each group, for each topic, for each vishay, and discuss in a small setting groups. Why? Because kachitte mantritao mantraha. Whatever policies that you have discussed and made, Rashtram na paridhavati. Hope they are not leaking in the state, in your country, in your Rashtra. So, during Congress time, before even the minister or the government even announced it, newspapers used to know, public used to know, and all of that. But here is our government who, as required, keeps all the secrets. Kachin, so and he talks more. Rama talks more about why it should be secret. Kachidartham vinishchitya
कच्चित् अर्थं विनिश्चित्य
लघुमूलं महोदयं
लघुमूलं महोदयं
क्षिप्रमारभसे कर्तुं
क्षिप्रमारभसे कर्तुं
न दीर्घयसि राघव.
न दीर्घयसि राघव.
So he's saying, first of all, ensure that whatever policies you are making, you are consulting an appropriate number of experts only. Don't decide just with one-on-one friend's suggestion, nor with a huge meeting of everybody, but with the appropriate groups. So that kachit artham vinischitya, after finally deciding on a policy, laghumulam mahodayam, especially, let's say you have made decisions on 10 of them, at least laghumulam mahodayam. Mahodayam is mahaphalam, also it is said, mahaphalakam, one which is fruitful. Laghumulam, what is otherwise in English called as low-hanging fruits. Laghumulam, with minimal effort, you can get the results. So laghumulam mahodayam vinischitya kachit kshipram arabhase kartum. Hope you are starting, or hope you are enforcing them, these low-hanging fruits, or short, simple, less complex policies very quickly, without delay. Na dirghayasi, hope you are not elongating the decision or enforcement. Once you have made the decision, get into practice immediately. And that is what Rama is suggesting. And that is what we see. Once the policy is made, immediately it is brought into practice. Immediately it is brought into enforcement. In the last 10 plus years, we have seen sometimes policies is never leaked. Nobody ever knows. Even for public, for everybody, it is a surprise. And we have seen that. Suddenly there will be an announcement, that's it. And then it is enforced. So perfectly followed, as Rama is suggesting, the ancient practices that he has learned, how a ruler should rule his country. So kachidartham vinischitya laghumulam mahodayam kshipramarabhase kartum na dirghayasi raghava. Hope you start it right away without delaying for long. Kachitte sukrutanyeva
Kachitte sukrutanveya
sukrutanyeva
sukrutanveva
krutarupani va punah
kritarupani va punah
viduste sarvakaryani
viduste sarvakaryani
na kartavyani parthivaha.
na kartavyani parthivaha.
So he's again cautioning, warning. Kachitte sukrutani krutarupani eva viduhu te. Hope whatever are the good deeds that you have done, and whatever are completed deeds, those are known to the public. Meaning, I remember one simple thing here, like till those 10 years back, there used to be more, what do you call, shila phalakam, that inauguration stone or board that the minister goes and opens. After that, that's it. It will be just that stone there and no project takes place. That's how it used to be before. And then you take photo shots and, oh, we spent so many rupees. So what? How much money you spent? What have you achieved? Kritarupani. Kritam, completed, accomplished tasks. That is what has to be taken photo ops of, not for what you are inaugurating. So, kachitte sukrutani, well achieved or well done jobs. And Krita Rupani, at least whatever you promised and the manifesto is fulfilled, such tasks, Va Punaha, or them, or such ones again, Te Viduhu, such Sarvakaryani, all such tasks which are well done and accomplished in time or made public. Na kartavyani parthivaha. And also, whatever are to be done in the future, kartavyani means kartum yogyani, karishyamani. Those that are to be done in the future, na viduhu kachit. Whatever you want to do in the future, don't let that be leaked out, because the moment you announce such a project that you want to take up in the future, the opposition will start working against it. So keep whatever is to be shared with the public appropriate. Don't leak everything. Keep it to your offices confidential. So keep confidential information is what essentially he's saying. Kachidna tarkair yuktya.
Kachit tarkair
Vaye chapyapi aparikirtita.
Vaye chapya parikirtitaha.
Tvaya va tava va matyaihi.
Vaya va tavamatyehi.
Budhyate tata mantritam.
Budhyate tata mantritam.
So aparikirtitaha means akathitaha. Means those that are not yet announced, or those that are ill-informed. Aparikirtitaha tarkair yuktya va. Tarkair yuktya is by debates, by a lot of debate. So hope you are making decisions after thorough debates and not making or announcing the policies before any debates. Aparikirtitaha. You hope your policies are not announced without thorough debate on it. Tvaya va tava va amatyaihi budhyate tata mantritam. Whatever is discussed, you should know whatever is discussed. Essentially, that's what he's saying. Don't delegate and rely on them. Every decision that is made, you should be aware. Budhyate tvaya. Hope you are aware of those decisions, right? That means, did you participate in those discussions? Are you convinced that that is the right policy? And then you make the decision. So, one of our senior Sangachal from Northwest, when he was here as Vistarak in Georgia, he told me one good thing. Bhogaji, you have to be out there, he said. Which means, and I asked, what is out there means? I asked. That means you should get into details there. You should be inside. You should know everything. You should be there everywhere. So that is this. Tvayava tavava matyaihi budhyate. Tata, you are aware, right, of everything that is happening. Tarkair yuktya, with the yukti of tarka, with the debates, both the devil's advocate and all of that. Cha aparikirtitaha na budhyate. Right? So many rules. I mean, we should be so much excited and, of course, indebted for all this documentation of so many guides, lessons, information that is taught to us through these texts. And so we should be indebted to learn these and propagate these. Kachit sahasran murkhanam
Kachit sahasran murkhanam
ekavichyasi panditam
एकमिच्छसि पंडितम
पंडितो ह्यर्थकृच्छ्रेषु
पंडितो अर्थ कृचेषु
कुर्यान् निःश्रेयसं महत्.
कुर्यान् निःश्रेयसं महत्.
So as I said, meritocracy. He's saying Kachit Sahasran. There is another Pathantara there, Sahasraihi. Among thousands or of the thousands. Of the thousands of foolish guys. Sahasrair Murkhanam Kachit Panditam Ichhasi. Instead of having 1,000 fanfare around, useless fellows, even if it is one Pandita, one scholar, keep him. Why? Because Pandito hi arthakrichireshu. Because only such a scholar in the times of krichra, in the times of in bad times, of your economy, arthakrichireshu, Pandito hi kuryat nishreyasam mahat. Mahat nishreyasam kuryat. Only a Pandita means only a well-educated, knowledgeable, sharp, brilliant scholars only can help you in bad times, in those tough times of economy, to give you nishreyasam, mahat nishreyasam. Samutkarsha nishreyasasyaikamugram in the Bharat. Or here also, in our Vishwa Prarthana here, nishreyasa samanvitaha, we say it. We want nishreyasam. Mahat nishreyasam panditah arthakrichreshu kuryat. So only they can do kalyanam. Why? Because sahasranyapi murkhanam
सहस्राण्यपि मूर्खाणां
yad yupaste mahipatihi
यद्युपास्ते महीपतिः
अथवाप्ययुतानान्ये
अथवाप्ययुतान्येव
अथवा अपि
अयुतान्येव
नास्ति तेषु सहायता.
नास्ति तेषु सहायता.
So because he's saying why? Because otherwise मूर्खाणां सहस्राणि अपि अथवा अयुतानि अपि. Sahasram is 1,000, ayutam is 10,000. Whether thousands or 10,000s of useless fellows, yadi mahipatihi upaste, if a king is working with them or is honoring such useless fellows, then teshu sahayata nasti. You might be pleasing them, appeasing them, but you won't get any help when required. Simple rules. He is very clearly saying, Teshu sahayata nasti. There is no help among them that you can get when required. By appeasing these multitudes of people, there is no use because they are not helpful to you when required. They cannot help you. Very simple. No appeasement. Nation first, no appeasement. So we are seeing all those rules. They are following as taught by us. That's why Sangha says we are not inventing anything. We are only trying to follow what has been told to us by our ancestors. Nothing new. Ekopyamatyo medhavi.
एकोऽप्यमात्यो मेधावी
Shuro daksho vichakshanaha.
शूरो दक्षो विचक्षणः
Rajanam rajamantram va.
राजानां राजमन्त्रं वा
Prapayen mahatim shriyam.
प्राप्यये महतीं श्रियम्.
So instead of appeasing so many and trying to keep a big cabinet, in fact, in a way, he's talking of lean cabinets, lean teams. He's saying even if it is one guy, but if he's capable, that is sufficient. It is always good to have good, capable guys around, and there is no point in having so many multiple people. So ekaha api amatyaha, even if one minister Medhavi, he should be brilliant, stalwart. Shuraha, very, what do you say? Cutthroat is a wrong word, but very capable. Dakshaha,
Courageous.
huh?
Courageous.
Courageous, yes. Courageous, bold, correct. Dakshaha, very disciplined, strict.
Able.
Vichakshanaha. Vichakshanaha is one who is able to see properly, which means look at everything and then make the decisions. Make the decisions through proper observation. Vichakshanaha. Such Medhavi Rajanam Rajamantram va Mahatim Shriyam Prapayet. Such minister, even if you have just one of them, but such a capable, meritorious minister will take both the king and Rajamantram, meaning the policies of the king, to Mahatim Shriyam, to very highest success, to which brings Shriyam. Sri is Lakshmi, wealth. So which will bring, such ministers will take you and your policies to the utmost success of wealth, so that your people are happy and your state is strong. Kachin mukhya mahatsveva mahatsveva
Kachit mukhya matseva
madhyameshu cha madhyamaha
madhyameshu cha madhyama
jaganyastu jaganyeshu
jaganyastu jaganyeshu
dhrutyah karmasu yojitaha.
bhritya karmasu yojita.
He's asking. So another important one, meritocracy. That's all. Just merit, no appeasement. Kachid mukhyaha mahatsu eva. Only significant people, significantly talented ones are in the mukhya, mahatsu, in the great tasks, in the great higher responsibilities. Only mukhyaha, very few good, best capable people are yojitaha, are deployed there. Madhyameshu cha madhyamaha. In some ordinary minimum level or minimum complexity ministries, you employ mediocre capable ones. Jaganyastu jaganyeshu. Jaganyaha is actually in the Shastra Paribhasha. Here it is, what it means is lowest capable, least capable guys in the least important tasks. So that means based on the criticality, complexity, significance of the ministry, projects, etc., place similarly such high capable guys, and wherever for ordinary tasks you can use ordinary simple use people. Jaganyaha buddhyaha jaganyaha. In Rudram, te namaste jaganyaha buddhyaha. So those who are born out of intellect are buddhyaha. Those who are jaganam is the back as in the end of the so born from there are the jaganyaha. So that means ordinary biological normal people who are animals, etc., who are born. That's the literal meaning of jaganyaha. But here what it means is those with minimal capabilities. But you also need them for such menial tasks. Employ them for such jobs also. And those with ordinary capabilities, employ them in the medium complex tasks. And only those with the most significant capabilities, employ them in mahatsu eva karmasu. Mahatsu karmasu mukhyaha, madhyameshu karmasu madhyamaha, jaganyeshu karmasu jaganyaha, tu bhrutyaha te yojitaha. Hope you are employing your staff, your employees and servants accordingly, right? Is what he is inquiring. So if you see, this is, Bharata hasn't started ruling even for a few months. By the time he came back, all this has happened. But Rama is asking in so much detail. Two ways to learn. One, he's teaching us through this documentation, or Valmiki is documenting it for us to know how to define a good ruler and a good government or a good organization, good leadership. And that he is also teaching Bharata. Whatever he has learned, it is the responsibility of elders to tell, even if it might seem boring. Ah, bhaiya, I know all this, you don't have to tell. No, that's not how we should. If elders are telling us something, we should listen. Because it is good to reinforce one more time, whatever, even if we know it. Amatyan upadhatitan.
Amatya upadatinan. Upadatitan.
Pitru paitamahan shuchin.
Pitru paita mahan shuchin.
Sreshtan sreshteshu kachitvam.
Sreshtan shresteshtu kachitvam.
Niyojayasi karmasu.
Niyojayasi karmasu.
So amatyan, again your secretaries and ministers of staff, of state, etc. Such ones, anupadhatin, amatyan upadhatin, upadhatitan, upadha means supariksha, atita means those who have crossed. Hope you are testing your ministers. Hope your employed ministers are tested by you. At the least that they have passed some qualified certificates, exams. Hope they have at least a degree. And if he's a finance minister, hope he has degree in finance. Something like that, right? So, upadha atitan. Upadha is supariksha. Those who have successfully passed your tests for those respective posts. Pitru paita mahan shuchin, sreshtan, those whose ancestors also have come through such knowledgeable people. Meaning, it might seem controversial today of these suggestions, but traditional Sampradaya teachers still prescribe the same, that learning from family, learning within the family is the easiest, least expensive, most, what is it called, most vested, because the parents want you to learn. I mean, who else can love you better to teach? So that's our traditional model. We are not saying, we are not bringing any controversy here, but that's the prescribed model. And so expecting that a doctor who is a son of another accomplished good doctor is reasonably acceptable. Because in the worst case, at least his father is there who is an experienced one to guide him. And similarly, in all other professions also, right? So, Pitru Paitamahan Shuchin
But even
Sreshtan.
in Indian community here also, if the parents are well educated, they serve as a role model for their kids.
Yes.
Absolutely. Because, our Indian parents never preach mediocrity at all.
Yeah.
Unless the kid gets spoiled here with the environment.
Correct. So such ones, Sreshteshu Sreshteshu karmasu tvam niyojayasi. Such well-educated and those who have passed tests, that means not necessarily exam, let us say, but those who have passed testing times, those who have proven their worth even in the testing times, only such people are appointed by you in the significant responsibilities. The most important, crucial responsibilities, hope you are appointing such staff only who have successfully run through the tested times and are qualified and are have family-based experience also. Kachin nogrena dandena.
Kachit nogren dandena.
See, when you make that sandhi, then it becomes kaschin nogrena.
Kachin nogren dandena.
Kachin nogrena dandena. Bhrusham udvejita prajam.
Vrisham udvejit prajam.
Rashtram tavanujananti.
Rastram tavanu jananti.
Mantrinah Kaikeyi Sutta.
Mantrinah keke suta.
So he's now getting into the enforcement. So far he talked about how to employ the staff, and having employed such right staff, now he's talking about the results of enforcement. Kachit ugrena dandena bhrusham udvejita prajamna. Hope your staff are not unappropriately using their powers in punishing people, so that people are udvejita prajam. Bhrusham udvejita prajam. Anudvegakaram vakyam, says in Bhagavad Gita, right? Udvega is to agitate. Anudvega, unagitated. When we talk, people should be happy and not get agitated, is in the Bhagavad Gita line. Similarly, here he is saying, with the punishments or with your enforcement, hope people are not getting agitated. Oh my God, what is going on? Why all of this? Oh my God, they're scared to even approach you, and so they're scared to run away and start doing their black markets, etc. So, Kachid ugrena dandena bhrushamudvejata prajamna. And similarly, Rashtram also. Rashtram mantrinaha tava anujananti. Hope your ministers are aware of the state of the nation, of the mood of the nation. Hope they are not just blindly making policy for the sake of it and enforcing it, and without realizing what is the outcomes of this enforcement of these policies. Hope they are monitoring. So mantrinaha tava mantrinaha rashtram anujananti. Hope they are aware of the rashtra. That means they are able to get all the feedback, have their spies deployed everywhere to see what are people thinking, how are they discussing, all of that. So mantrinaha te tava anujananti rashtram. Kaikeyi Sutta. Kachit tvam navajananti.
Kachit tvam navajananti.
Yajakah patitam yatha.
Yajakah patitam yatha.
Ugra pratigrahitaram.
Ugrah pratigrahitaram.
Kamayanamiva striyaha.
Kamayanamiva striyaha.
So he's quoting two examples of how two victims of what is that called, of dishonor. Let's not take these specific examples, but these are only examples. One example he is giving is yatha yajakaha patitam na avajananti. So just as yajakaha are those who do yajna, those who are trying to do yajna, they won't accept anybody who is a fallen guy. Fallen guy means, there it can be, let's say, outcast or whatever. Ineligible guy, essentially, let's take it as that way. Somebody who has fallen in record, or ineligible guy, just as yajakaha na avajananti. Similarly, striyaha kamayanam iva. Striyaha kamayanam yatha avajananti, na avajananti. Women also don't accept lustful men. lustful lover. Kamayanam. Kamayanam स्त्रियः यथा न अवजानन्ति याजकाः पतितं यथा न अवजानन्ति तथा त्वाम् उग्रप्रतिगृहीतारं न अवजानन्ति. Hope people also are not accepting you as somebody who is ugra pratigrahitaram, who is extremely extol, what is it called, extol, who is collecting extreme taxes, who is exploiting everything from you. Hope people are not thinking of you. You might be thinking you are doing good, but hope people are not disrespecting you because they are thinking you are exploiting them, essentially. Ugra pratigrahitaram. Pratigrahita is one who is recipient. Hope they are not treating you as ugra prati, extremely exploiting them. Just as, these two types of people will hate their other parties. Upaya kushalam vaidyam
Upayakushalam Vaidyam
भृत्यं संदूषणे रतं
Vrutyam Sandushanai Pratam
शूरमैश्वर्यकामं च
Shuramaishwarya Kamancha
यो न हन्ति स वध्यते.
Yona Hanti Savadhyate.
He's giving some more great examples here. He's saying, yaha na hanti, one who doesn't get rid of him. Hanti is actually killing, but killing means one who doesn't get rid of. Let's say if he's not a right guy, get rid of him. If you don't get rid of him, saha vadhyate. Yo he na hanti saha vadhyate. One who doesn't get rid of such guys will be killed. Who doesn't get rid of what kind of guys? One example here is Upaya Kushalam Vaidyam. Vaidya is a doctor. Upaya Kushalam. He knows how to how to trick people. Upaya Kushalam. That means and especially this Vaidyam is such a valid example in India, at least here, right? Which is, you know that you don't have to do a C-section, but you force them for a C-section. You know that that blockage is okay, but you force them for a bypass. All these, additional replacement surgeries, can you not give them better treatment, better prescription, even if it takes a little longer, even if it is a little more painful, educate them, teach them, give them good therapies, etc., than force them into these. So, roga pravartana nivartana yatneshu kushalam nipunam shuram vaidyam vishajam yonahanti sahanyate. So if you don't get rid of such doctors, they are going to kill you. Kill you means kill you and people and all of that. So upaya kushalam vaidyam sandushane ratam bhrutyam. One who is constantly blaming you, alleging you, but he is your own employee. I can see one such minister. He is not many, I don't think he's minister. One such MP. He is of that party. He constantly criticizes his leader, his party. Not even criticize. It is actually allege, blemish. Subramanya Swami constantly talks against BJP and Modi. Such Bhrutyam Sandushane Ratam Bhrutyam Upaya Kushalam Vaidyam. Then Shuram Aishwarya Kamam Cha. He is Shura. He is very courageous, bold warrior. But Aishwarya Kamam, he is he wants wealth. He desires wealth. A warrior should just fight his war, not look for wealth. Warrior is not necessarily warrior. Any employee should be doing his job and not for money. Essentially, that's what it is saying. Aishwarya kamam shuram sandushane ratam bhrityam upaya kushalam vaidyam. All these are potentially corrupted guys. Such guys, if you don't get rid of them, they will get rid of you. They will get you rid of the government, is what he's saying. Yaha na hanti, such people, saha vadhyate, he will get killed by them. Kachid hrishtascha shurascha.
Kachit harashta surascha.
Hrishtascha shurascha.
Kachit harashta surascha.
Matiman dhritiman shuchihi.
Matiman dritiman suchihi.
Kulinaschanuraktascha.
Kulinascha anuraktascha.
Dakshas senapatih kritah.
Daksha senapati kritah.
Now from ministers and all, he is entering into senapati. How should a senapati be? For that he hinted before, Shuram. He should be Shura, but na Aishwarya Kamam. If he's Aishwarya Kama, get rid of him. Don't keep him. Don't engage him anymore in that post. So, Kachit Hrishtaha. He should be happy that he is doing his job. Well paid or unpaid. Not paid well. Be happy. If he is happily doing the job, keep him. Hrishtascha. Shurascha, again, bold fellow. Matiman, who is very who is intelligent. Matiman. Dhritiman, one who holds on to his responsibility and is determined. Dhritiman. Shuchihi, he should be neat and clean. Senapati commander should be neat and clean. And that's why we see in army men best clean always, because they are well dressed, well ironed, well polished shoes, all of that, right? So Shuchihi, Kulinascha, from a very good family. Anuraktascha, he's always attached to his job, and he's always, meaning he's engrossed in his job, he loves his job. Anuraktascha, Dakshaha, very capable guy, first and most of all, capable. Senapatihi kritaha, Kachit Senapatihi kritaha. Hope you have appointed your commanders as people who are happy, who are not looking for money, financial returns, who are intelligent, bold, live up to their expectations, come from good, record of history, and they love their job. Only such people are deployed, right? He's asking. What is time? 8:10. We'll take another 10-15 minutes and complete it. Or with this slide, we'll complete. Balavantascha kachitte.
Balavantascha kachitte.
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 Mukhya yuddha visharadaha.
Mukhya yuddha visharadaha.
Drushtapadana vikrantaha.
Drushtapadana vikrantaha.
Tvaya satkritya manitaha.
Tvaya sakritya manitaha.
So he's asking, hope such people who, we will see all those adjectives. Hope they are satkritya, hope they are honored, felicitated. That means, or hope they are compensated. Manitaha, and also honored. Hope you are, letting people know about such people. Hey, yes, he's such a capable guy. He has achieved this, and put them give them respect, desired honor, or required honor. What kind of people? Balavantascha. Again, those senapatis who should be balavantaha, they are strong. Kachitte mukhyaha. And they are your. So you might have 10 commanders or 100 commanders. At least a few commanders who are very strong. Balavantaha. Very strong. Yuddha visharadaha. who are very skillful in warfare. Drishtapadana vikrantaha. Apadana दृष्टापदानाः दृष्टानि पूर्वं बहुवारं अनुभूतानि अपदानानि वृत्तानि. Those who are experienced, who have seen drishta, who have seen apadana, several situations, and vikrantaha, and in such times they have crossed over those times. So those who are experienced, those of your commanders who are strong, who are skillful in warfare, and who are also experienced in several such wars before, tvaya satkrityamanitaha, hope they are honored and felicitated, well compensated by you. Kachit balasya bhaktam cha.
कश्चित् बलस्य भक्तं च
Vetanam cha yathochitam.
वेतनं च यथोचितं
Sampraptakalam datavyam.
सम्प्राप्तकालं दातव्यं
Dadasi na vilambase.
ददासि न विलम्बसे.
So he talked about compensation. Now he's giving details about how to deliver the compensation. Kachit balasya of your armies. Bhaktam cha vetanam cha. Bhaktam is the divided portions. That means ration for the army. Vetanam cha, and their salary, their wages. So hope both the ration and wages yatha uchitam, as per the cadre and as per their experience, etc. So as per their as per their cadre, hope your army samprapta kalam. There is another patam, samprapta kale. That means if the salary is to be given on the 1st of every month, give samprapta kale datavyam, whatever is to be given, whatever is that ration and wages that are to be given on the promised date, dadasi kachit na vilambase. Hope you are giving it on time as promised. If you say on 1st you give, hope you are giving it on 1st itself, right? Without any delays. Na vilambase, no delays, right? I mean, how detail of a administration and rule is through Rama Valmiki documenting here for us. Kalatikramanat chaiva,
कालातिक्रमात् चैव
because he's saying, we hope you are giving it in time, because if it is delayed, then what happens? Kalatikramanat chaiva
कालातिक्रमणात् चैव
bhakta vetanayor bhrutaha
भक्तवेतनयोर्वृताः
bhartuhu kupyanti dushyanti
भर्तुः कुप्यन्ति दृश्यन्ति
so anartha sumahan smritaha.
सोऽनर्थ सुमहान् स्मृतः
Smritaha.
स्मृतः. Okay. Okay.
So the history is saying smritaha means it is remembered as that, or as smritis are saying. And what is that history telling us? What is known so far? That kalatikramanat, because of delay in disbursing the rations and the wages to your bhrutyaha, so your staff, let us say, or your employees, bhakta vetanayoho bhrutaha, especially those servants or those staff, those workers who depend on this bhakta vetana, yoho bhrutaha, they are dependent on these two. For them, if you don't give it in time and if you delay, then bhartuhu kupyanti, then they get angry upon you. I mean, they may not come and fight you, but they will be displeased. Kupyanti means here, let's take it as displeased. They will be unsatisfied. Bhartuhu kupyanti, dushyanti. Also, they will start talking ill about you. This fellow, he promises, he never gives here. Every month delay. Ours is a, broken, treasury. All such bad messages will go. The moment bad messages will go, the other kings will try to come and take over you, because they are also dharmic kings. Dharmic king will always try to take over any other kingdom which is not properly ruled, so that he can give better rule, better justice to those people. So it's a natural expectation. And so bhartuhu kupyanti dushyanti, and so when they do that, saha sumahan anarthaha smritaha. Such situations of bad mouthing about the rule, about the state, about the kingdom will only lead to grave endangers, grave situations, will end up in very horrible results. And that is why we always, whenever our Rahul Gandhis, etc., go outside of the country and talk bad about our country, we are agitated. Hey, come on, don't do that. Because then we are inviting others to take over us. No, don't do that. That is, these are the examples. Clearly, we are seeing both for the ruling party, how they are following this Kachit Sarga lessons, and for the opposition, how they are also following the bad mouthing bhrutyaha. Kachit sarvenuruktan tvam
कच्चित् सर्वे अनुरक्तास्त्वां
kulaputrah pradhanatah
कुलपुत्राः प्रधानतः
kachit prananstavartheshu
कच्चित् प्राणान्तवार्थेषु
santyajanti samahitaha.
संत्यजन्ति समाहिताः.
And so he is also inquiring about this. How your private security guards should be. Hope you are deploying such guys who hope they are sarve anuraktaha. Hope your security guards should be your fans. They should not be just salary-based employees. They should be your fans. They should love you. They should love you so much to the extent that tava artheshu pranan santyajanti. For your sake, for your purpose, for your tasks, for your carrying on your projects, etc. If required, they will even give their lives. Pranan tava artheshu anuraktaha sarve kulaputraha pradhanatah kachit santyajanti. And samahitaha. Samahitaha is those who are well taken care of. Samahitaha te pradhanatah kulaputraha anuraktaha tvam anuraktaha. First of all, they should be your lovers. They should be your fans. To what extent? That pranantavartheshu santyajanti. Even if when required, they will give their life first. If the bullet is coming, the security guard forces himself and takes the bullet if required, but protects the king. Right? Such security guards, such internal guards, private guards we need. And how will they come? Only when you take care of them in time and all, when satkritaha, manitaha, etc. Otherwise, we have seen the wrong one also in 83 or 82, whenever that, right, where the private security guard himself killed. So, all lessons, nothing ancient here, so contemporary, so appropriate. 8:20, I wanted to complete this slide. Let's see. Kachit janapado vidwan.
Kachit janapado vidwan.
So now I think from here he is jumping into the next category of staff. Kachit janapado vidwan.
Kachit janapado vidwan.
Dakshina pratibhanavan.
Dakshina pratibhanavat.
Yathoktavadi dutaste.
Yathoktavadi dutaste.
Kritah bharata panditaha.
Kritah bharata panditaha.
So your dutaha, hope you have employed dutaha, who are kachit janapadaha, somebody who is from the local areas, rural areas, town areas, not just the urban areas. Kachit Janapadaha, Vidwan, who knows, who is well aware of things. Dakshinaha, 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 the definition given here is Dakshina, Vidwan, Dakshina is Chaturaha, a derivative of Daksha. So Daksha, one who is always in Daksha is Dakshinaha, one who is always attentive and so smart, capable, is Chaturaha. Dakshinaha, Pratibhanavan. Pratibhanavan is Pratibha Anavan. Pratibhanavan. Pratibhanam is Smriti Rahita, Vismriti Rahita. That means those who are not forgetful. Hope you are deploying those who are aware of things, those who are smart, those who know local areas, not a urban guy knowing nothing about the rural area, but those who know those areas, such dutaha yathoktavadi, those who talk or spread the right message about you. Yatha uktavadi, their vadam, their speech is yatha uktam, as to be said, so they said, so they say. They don't add up their own interpretations and their own messages. So yathoktavadi dutas te kritah bharata panditah. Also that duta should be pandita. He should also be a knowledgeable, scholarly person, so that he is conveying it the right way, the messages based on the people. Kachid drashta dashakyeshu. Okay, so we'll just read this and stop here, because this has some good details of what those ashtadasha positions are. So we'll just read it and stop there. Kachid ashtadashakyeshu
कश्चित् अष्टादशाख्येषु
स्वपक्षे दशपञ्च च
स्वपक्षे दशपञ्च च
त्रिभिस्त्रिभिरवज्ञातैः
त्रिभिस्त्रिभिरभिज्ञातैः
वेत्सि तीर्थानि चारकैः.
वेत्सि तीर्थानि चारकैः.
So there is another version there of charanaihi, your charanaha, those who are the moving staff, essentially spies, etc., your intelligence agents. Hope they are in ashtadashakyeshu swapakshe dashapancha cha tribhis. So tribhis is a linguistic usage to say 3 in 3s. That means appropriate ones are placed in the appropriate department. And what are those ashtadasha akhyeshu swapakshe? Those are listed below. Let's see them in the next one. But this documentation is fantastic. At least 18 different call it departments or responsibilities or areas of observation are listed here in Sanskritam. I mean, that means how ancient documentation this is. I'm excited. Hope you are all also are delighted. So Prabhuji, can you say Shanti Mantra? Okay. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaः, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kasyat dukkha bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Next Saturday, I will not be able to take the class. How to stop this? I'm not seeing where is that. Stop share
नहीं
and stop stream.